Okay, MOU out there. Let's go over this last war as a win for us. And again, I'm trying to get back to doing a good and a bad of each attack or each war and focus on just improving ourselves little by little as we move forward. But took a nice win against Fortucky Frenzy. I'd say we were slightly had an edge on this one, and we took advantage of it and won handily. So good war overall for us. Top took care of business. So did the middle, and our Town Hall 8s are doing great. So good job to MOU. Well fought war. Let's go to, we're going to watch Ballers attack first on number 8, Box Hunter, and he comes in with a Go Va Ho attack. And I thought good job overall on this one. Got the Valks to the middle and did a nice job of using his hogs. The first thing I'd mention right there, he uses, the only thing I saw that was kind of out of place was that Earthquake. I mean, you're using 4 spaces for that, and you only, a jump spell can go right there. So, keep that in mind, if you would have wanted or needed a poison. That was the one thing I saw on here that I would say is a mistake. Using 4 spots for what 2 spots can do. Jump spell is perfectly capable to do exactly what he was shooting for. And takes out the queen left. Allows, in this case, the hogs to move counterclockwise around the base. And he had a nice use of spells here. Able to go counterclockwise around the outside edge of the base. Nice placement on that one. All the heroes and the Valks are going down towards the right side of the base. Hogs are fully healed. Attention is on the Golem and the Valks. Just 4 defenses left. Heroes are going up the middle with a Wizard. Uses nice placement of some cleanup troops on the outside. Archers. And as the attention is on the rest of the Golem, has plenty of hogs to clean this up. Queen and King take out the Town Hall. Overall, I would say a good attack. Used his heal spells nicely there at the beginning. I wouldn't necessarily say jump the gun on any of them, but used jump spell on that. Could have had a poison to take out that clan castle or to help with it. No skeletons that I saw or seemed to speak of. But overall, a good attack on a Town Hall 9. And I wanted to go to Noss's attack on 7. And the reason why I wanted to go on this one is, guys, we need to take time to just let things develop. And I know we start hearing cannons and expos, and in some cases at the top myself, the Eagle defense is going off. Slow down your attack. And the first time I watched this through, I was like, holy smokes, there's so many things going on. I can't keep track of it, and I'm just watching it. He will go right in. Puts both golems kind of in the same spot, and I wouldn't have done that. I mean, spread them out just a little bit, just 6 to 8 tiles apart. And here's one thing I would say. If you're going to get these corners, after he lays his golems, then he goes to the corners. Do those absolutely first or absolutely last. I even, if I'm filled up too much on my board, you see he's got, what's that, 12 options down there at the bottom between troops and spells and everything like that. I sometimes slide my archer over so I can't even see it before the raid starts, because I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to do those last. Or I do them first, and then I slide it over so that tile gives me an extra, if that makes sense at all, gives me an option without having to slide the troops and the spells during a raid. Keep that stuff in mind. So he lays down his golems and starts to do his kill squad, and then he lays the corners. First or absolutely last. Every time. going, he throws. Oh, I shouldn't speed that up. I'm sorry. Gets the heroes into the center, but lays down a row of wizards. What's that's going to do? I mean, pick off the corners. He should have maybe put a couple over here and sacrifice them on the gold storage and the research, and maybe over here on the barracks a couple, 2, 3 over here, and sacrifice them and leave these structures here alone. They're next to the queen now, because that allows structures for him to go in. Now he gets a lot of troops in, but I mean, in your head you should be thinking, you know, rage, poison, jump, or however which order you're going to do it. He's really late on the poison and the jump in this case. They're just eating away at those Valks. The wizard, the baby dragon, they're eating away at those Valks, and no poison has been dropped yet. As soon as that, if you guys keep the sound on, and I sometimes don't, but as soon as you hear that clan castle or see that clan castle come out, that should be kind of almost 2/3 of the way placed in advance before the clan castle comes to your troops. So if the clan castle is here and your troops are where they're at now, it should be placed, halfway or 2/3 of the way down right when they release. So he has, there it is, that's way late. I mean, the other thing is, because he didn't funnel, he had a lot of wizards, they're all going, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he's got 6 wizards going around the outside. And with the kill squad in the middle and the outside edge defenses like this archer tower and the cannon, they're going to pick off those wizards as the attack goes on. And I think any wizards that were down here on this side have already gotten picked off by this archer tower. So that the Valks are trying to get in there, but there's no tanks for them. The Golem is taking care of the Expo, and that's fine. But now your Valks are gone. The King and the Queen go for the Town Hall. And look at this. While I'm focusing on all this and telling you what's going on in here, he's already released his hogs. So there is a ton of stuff going on too fast. And if you take your time and slow down and make minutes is a lot. I'm getting at 3 minutes is technically a lot of time, and with a good attack, more is going to get done. And I'm only I'm not even a minute in this raid. I've probably been talking 3-4 minutes here, so does pretty well. In fact, I almost want to back this up and redo it because just so much stuff is going on here. I can't even keep up. So does a nice job with his heal spell there, and he actually got kind of lucky because he trips 2 big bombs with the heal spell in there. And overall, you think, oh, he got a 2-star, 94%. It was enough to help us win. But if that kill squad, or if those wizards would have been in the middle with those tanks, I mean, here's the Queen working on her own down by the wall. Now all these defenses are working on that Golem. Had wizards been behind that Golem, he'd be through that wall, and more attention would be put towards the Golem there. I mean, overall, not a bad attack. You can't complain too much. I'm going to actually play this again because if you slow down and let things happen, you can get actually more done than when you're rushing. That's the one thing about clashes. Sometimes it's like counterproductive. It's slow down to get more done, and you think, well, you want to speed up to get more done, and it's almost like the opposite. Let's play it again. Let's try to focus on like his hogs this time. I mean, I spoke a lot about the kill squad there, and he's lucky he got through with those wall breakers. Spread the golems out. See that line there? I mean, boom. All those collectors should be left alone. The wizard towers, the wizards should be up here, down by these barracks, and down here by that gold mine, gold storage and research center. Because then the rest of these Valks are going to take out those units, and the heroes are going to take those out too, and allow them to go into that side of the base. So there we go, late on those. Okay, so look, all that's going on. Hero abilities haven't been used yet. Still haven't been used yet. And now he's focusing on his hogs. Okay, so the hogs are dropped, and the hero abilities haven't been used, and that's kind of fine, but there is still a ton of stuff going on here. I believe he would have still had his Valks Had the poison been earlier, on the jump I didn't even talk about the jump last time. Okay, there's the jump. I mean, that jump should have been laid before the hogs, and actually probably about 5 to 10 seconds earlier. Sometimes when you go through an attack, think, you know, rage, poison, jump, rage, poison, jump. Focus on in your head before you make an attack. Okay, I'm gonna do golems, wizard, poison, rage, jump. Whatever order it may be. Get it into your head what you're gonna do first. He's laying his hogs, and then he's laying a jump. Don't go back and forth from your kill squad to your secondary troops. Stay on one, stay on point, and then go to the other. This definitely would have been a 3-star. And also, because he's got so much going on, I wonder if he panicked a little bit and healed those hogs. So only he's going to get 2 defenses out of that first heal spell. The archer tower that it just took down heals them as it goes to the cannon. Some of the hogs are staying healed as they kill the cannon, but now, boom, they're out of the heal spell. That heal spell is healing the queen, which is nice, but that's kind of a fluke. That first one probably could have been laid closer to this whole compartment right here, and got through both of those and been healed during another defense going in. And then the second one could have been laid maybe from this cannon to the archer tower. In a perfect world, but and all those defenses may have been focused or even down because he would have had Valks working on the walls in the center. The golem would go through faster. All things end up working together better if you just slow down on the one to get to the next. So overall, still a good attack, another go va ho attack, but I have discussed this particular attack quite a bit, but hopefully those little points make a difference on a successful raid. So yeah, I have chatted a lot about NOS here. Hopefully you guys picked up a few things. Good victory. Gone over the same video twice, but good victory. And we're already doing well in the next war. We are going to clash and bash. Good luck, guys.